The Muppet theme tune. Are we on?
Hi.
Hello.
What a great start. What a great. Hi. Oh, wait. Hi, guys. Watch Box Diaries here.
We need a dance routine or something.
Yeah.
Like, if this becomes a regular thing, we definitely need like a little theme tune, and we'll create like a little music video to go ahead of it. It's like a little trailer.
Okay.
Yeah. Just don't ask me to sing.
Yeah, don't sing, Sam.
Hi everyone. Lucy, aka the Watch Box Diaries here, and this is my first YouTube live on my channel, which is mad because I've had it for a few years now.
I feel honoured.
So I've got these wonderful ladies here with me. So we'll do the little introductions. I should probably start really. So I'm wearing my Crystal Ward Bel Cantor.
Love it.
Love it. Karen, I like to start off with a beer before I go into the wine. So I have got a Dog's Window 15 in dog years Citra IPA, which looks like
You always have amazing beers.
I love the can.
It's got a little doggy on it with like
Cute.
handle and stuff.
I'm hoping Crew might make an appearance later. My dog.
Oh, yes. Yes. Get the dogs on. We're all animal people. Sam. Some of you might know Sam.
Hi. I am wearing. Didn't know what to choose, but I've gone for Young'uns regulator. I thought it was a little bit different. Love regulator style. Stuck it on a different strap, and I think it's just kind of cool. And I am also drinking beer because I drank all the wine last night. Yeah, just a nice easy beer.
Very nice.
Moving down to Shari.
Okay, I've got. I didn't change my watch. I've had this on for ages. It's the Cartier Panthera. Is that how you say it?
Panther.
And I am drinking
the hottest watch of the year.
Prosecco.
M&S. Cause for celebration.
I love a bit of M&S.
Yes, I'm on the M&S as well. Or me now.
Go on, Kate.
Yeah.
Go on, Kate.
Oh, I borrowed this from my shop. This is can you see? It's a vintage Rolex. Can you see? You probably can't see. It's got a Florentine bezel. It's beautiful. It's from the 1970s. So I'm a bit of a vintage girl. And this is cool. Big reveal. Don't panic. Look. Can you see that? I know you're like, what is she gonna do? Look how cool it is.
It's not that kind of show, Kate.
Well, according to some people. No, look, it's a really cool little watch. You can see at the end.
Oh, it's got a little top on the bottom.
Who's it made by?
That's amazing.
I can't read this right. It's a funny brand I've never heard of. Some sort of 70s, 60s, 70s brand. I really haven't heard of these people. But it winds on the side. It's so cute. But it just looks like a little pendant.
Love it.
And I'm obviously on the rosé.
Rosé.
Marks & Spencer's finest as well.
Do you reckon if you like drink Marks & Spencer's wine, we'll get like a sponsorship or something?
Maybe.
We should aim for that, for sure.
Name drop it enough.
Who's here? Hi, everyone in the chat, by the way. I've done this, so I have to remember like what I'm doing. So bear with me. Hi, Thomas. You were here. Thomas was here before us. Thank you very much. Let's go, girls. Like he was ready. He was on it. Unfortunately, we were behind the scenes, like making sure we've all got watches on, making sure we've all got drinks, making sure our cameras worked.
Making sure my children aren't killing each other.
You hear lots of noise. Shari has an absolute house full, so
all under 10.
Oh my god! Well, it's very quiet. Where are they? What have you done with them?
They're upstairs. I've locked them in a room. No, I'm joking. We do that.
You got yeah. I'll just going through the chat and the comments. I'll note on one of those in a second. But who got Peter? Under the cuff, obviously Matt. Hi, massive clock in the house.
I haven't seen
Massive
Massive Clock in ages.
still alive.
Somewhere in the world.
Here, Rick. Mark's watches. Ah, remontoire. I love saying remontoire.
Yeah.
I hope I'm saying it right.
You are.
Actually.
Remontoire.
There's not really a structure to this show. I did ask a few questions, and we've got some. So we'll have a few Q&As, and then if we want to talk about some topics, we can have a little chat.
We talked about having structure, and then we just went no.
Yeah. Basically, it's going to be you guys watching are just going to see how it is when we all get together. And that's either going to be a really good thing or a really bad thing.
And you'll be like, "Get next time. We need structure." Okay.
I feel like we're naughty children have been separated to different corners of the room. This would not end well if we were physically in the same place, I don't think.
It never does. Although it does. When we meet up for like watch meets and shows and stuff, I don't think we see a lot of watches.
No. Especially when it's Kate's event.
Like leave an event like 6 hours later, and you're like, "What did I talk about?" Like, I've just
you're really consistent. No, you're really good at managing to get pictures. I always forget. If I'm meeting people, I'm so excited to see everybody in real life, so I just forget to take pictures.
I'll make a habit of like disappearing for half an hour. Like, hey guys, like we've chatted. I need half an hour just to run around as many like stands as possible and take loads of pictures. And I'm like, I'm back.
Content.
Yeah.
I also find it quite bewildering at these events as well, because I'm used to the sort of auction side of things for all these years. I'm used to having everything laid out in front of me, lots of old stuff, and you just walk around one room. And now I'm starting to go to all these like contemporary watch events and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know where to look. There's so many things and lots of people. It's all
so much more room for activities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's for Kate. What's like her best colleague?
Oh.
This could go badly, or it could go really well.
He does this every time. Hello, Morgan. Of course he was. Yeah, we're still friends. It's been, I've known you how long now? 17 years. So yeah, you've stuck with me through thick and thin. So yes, of course, it's a pain in my ass.
Although officially, are we now working together? So we are now Kate's new colleagues.
Yeah,
exactly.
Best colleague.
Not for
that might change, I'm afraid.
I'm no longer his work wife, which is really upsetting.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna put two quick disclaimers out there. The first one is keep the chat clean. Obviously, we're all up for banter. That's pretty much how we live our lives. Sarcasm, banter, can take it. Just be respectful, and don't be a dick. Is probably the best motto to live by
for life.
Yeah. And the second one is for anyone who's asking, yes, my Instagram has been hacked. Dickhead. It's still hacked. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's emotional. But yeah, I will probably put up a reel or some form of live when I do get it back. So I'm not going to talk about it too much for the rest of the show. But yeah, disclaimer out there. Yes, it is still hacked. So don't interact. Don't donate any money. Yeah, just don't interact. Just completely ignore me. And if you do see a post from me, if you could report it, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll know when you're back, won't we?
Yeah. I will make it very clear. Yeah.
We miss you.
This is a good question.
Oh.
What are
we naming the show?
It depends if it becomes a regular thing, right?
Open to suggestions.
Yeah.
Clean suggestions.
Remember the first rule. Don't get it.
No promises.
We don't know. This kind of came about because we all talk. We're all in group chats together. These ladies are like my besties. I love them.
Oh, sorry.
I'll take it. I like it.
I've had 3 sips and I'm getting mushy. Help.
Yeah, room.
So yeah, we were like, we should meet up, or we should just do a live video together. And I was like,
yeah. We keep trying to meet. It's difficult because we're all in obviously different parts of the world. We all do very different, quite busy jobs. Some of you are business owners, some of you've got new jobs, and you're traveling a lot as well. You know, children, things like that. So it's really difficult, as everybody knows. So this is quite a nice way to get together, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Give people a little glimpse into the randomness of our conversations, pretty much. There will be watch talk, I promise. But
is that before or after the cat talk, dog talk, wine talk?
Oh, don't even get me started on the cat talk. Just on top of everything else, so I had to take to the vets.
Oh no!
Oh no!
She's limping. Idiot.
Oh God! This is the big one. This is the cat that looks like it's in a Sheba advert.
Yeah.
The one that is celebrity cat. Yeah.
Cat. Her name's Cat. Yeah. Can you imagine how embarrassed I am calling up the cat, like the vets, and just being like, "Yeah, I need an appointment for my cat." And they're like, "What's their name?" I'm like, "Cat."
I had a cat, a big ginger cat called Cat. His name
is a cat called Cat.
Yeah, like in.
That's a bit confusing. I've got a colleague called Cat. That's just even more confusing.
Yeah, I mean, you could say it's Cat short for Catherine.
Yeah,
I like that.
I've met her.
What's her name? Women's Watching Look Watch thing.
Who strokes you?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
She's scratchy.
Cat's a princess. You don't touch her. No. You just look at her.
I'm terrified of cats.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm terrified of them. Well, no, that's not true. My dad used to have a cat that was part wild, that convinced me that cats were okay. He used to sleep under the house in Australia, so it's a pretty hardcore cat. But I'm a dog person.
Yeah, me too. I like both. Any suggestions? I'm out.
I know.
Yeah, my other half, Time to Loom, is in the chat. Probably watching this from the pub.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
Did he? I've clearly ignored him.
I did meet your other half, didn't I? At the watch thing, the London Watch UK.
Amongst other people, don't worry.
Watch thing.
Watchpro.
No, the other one.
It's coming up soon, isn't it? November.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
going.
not that soon.
It's my birthday.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't want
Sam,
to.
November's not soon, by the way.
Huh?
Sam's just said it's coming up soon. It's in November. It's August.
September.
We're almost in September.
September, October, November, 3 months. It's actually like that'll fly by.
And it's like 1st and 2nd of November or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So we're all going except Shari.
Yeah. I'm going.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about Watchpro?
Hall to watch Harry Potter.
Oh, I'd much rather be doing that.
We need to talk about Harry Potter later. Off.
Okay.
I want to take my kids to these things. Anyway,
do you want to quickly talk about what you guys do? Because we're all watch people now.
Yeah, we are. Oh, yes, we are. Officially. Tell us, come on, you start. You start, because you did a sort of low-key announcement, but not really, have you, about what you're doing?
So I'm trying to keep them separate, because the Watch Box Diaries is still me, it's still my channel and everything. Yeah, I now work for All In Watches, which is a Glasgow independent. I think really fun, cool dials. They come under the Anordane umbrella, which I think a lot of people are familiar with.
Oh.
So they're all made in the same studio. So yeah, a bunch of you will probably see me reaching out, communicating with like publications and events, and I'll start popping up like behind stalls.
You're doing the marketing side sort of thing, are you? Or
Marketing, PR, that sort of thing. So yeah, you'll start hopefully seeing my face.
I've seen a few more pop up on my Instagram, so it's probably something to do with you, I think.
It's working. Whatever you're doing is working. That's so exciting. And you're how are you finding the sort of semi-commute? Because you're doing what, 4 days a week or something up there, and
no commuting.
No commuting at all. You just go up there.
I work from home, darling. No, but I do go up to head office maybe every 1 to 2 months just to catch up with everyone and see them. I've only been doing it for about 2 months, so I'm still a newbie, really.
Yeah.
But
that's cool.
Yeah,
well, congratulations. That's epic.
I love it. I love working. Like I've obviously been into watches for a really long time. Been doing like the Instagram and then the YouTube and stuff. So to now transition that passion and that hobby into an actual job.
Yeah.
This beer is making me soppy.
Probably as well, love. Your anxiety, yeah. Anyway, stressful couple of days, I think. Moving on.
I know.
Emotional. Sam. Yes. Sam, what do you do?
So, well, let's go back 18 years. No. Worked in the watch industry. About 18 years, I think it is. Started off at Breitling, went and worked for Bremont, worked for a friend for a bit. Lockdown, lockdown cliche, lockdown 1 banana bread, lockdown 2, let's start my own business. Actually, I have to say, early days, Remontoir watches. He helped out with my very first watch that I sold. Anything, very helpful, very helpful.
I love him really. He knows I love him really.
Yeah, and then so started Watch Concierge Services, which kind of does what it says on the tin. Theoretically, anything to do with watches, I should be able to help with, or point you in the direction of someone that can help, which is usually, one of these 3 women.
You're amazing.
Kate, help! What do you think of this? So the bulk of it's kind of selling watches, sourcing watches, and then repairs and shipping and straps and all sorts. But
that's the thing. There's lots of outlets for selling watches, I think, and buying watches. But I think a lot of people really struggle to find places that know how to or where to go to have their watches repaired, or even if they think it's a small job or a big job, they don't know who to go to other than go back to the manufacturer. So I think it's quite nice to find this is a unique thing. Well, as far as I know, it's quite a new thing to find
someone else copies the idea and then does it better than me.
I think it's a brilliant idea, because that's you've had a long career really in that side of things as well. You did a lot of the servicing side as well. Any questions for what I didn't see what that said. It's very confusing when the questions pop up. I'm like,
sorry, we're talking, and then we'll go back through the questions. We'll ask through them.
Anyway,
that's me. Next.
Is it me?
It's you.
So, I have worked in the same jewelers for 20 years this year.
Congratulations!
Thanks. I started when I was a wee nipper. Obviously, I was really young when I started. Always loved watches, love jewelry, really into I don't just love watches, I love gemstones as well. I know my stuff about gemstones. I could sell you. Shut up, Mark. I saw that. It's the same age as me. But I love it. Obviously, it's a family business, and still there. I do all the social media now. I've done everything. I've worked in Coventry store. I've worked in the Loughborough store. I've worked in the Leicester store.
I have a question.
Okay.
I love. Do you know what? I think this is me harping on a bit as well, but I think finding an old family watch business it's rare at the moment. There's a lot of new businesses that popped up a lockdown, but also before that, Instagram generations, all of this stuff, all these new businesses.
Yeah.
It's so lovely to see somebody in a family firm that's been there for grown up there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's different. How long has it been going? Has it been going since you were a little girl, or?
Yeah, so obviously I grew up in Coventry. As always, the posh jewelers, and they were established in 1990. So in the jewelry industry, that's really young. That's not very old at all. Lots of companies are over 100 years old.
That's quite young.
Yeah. But Roger Francis, who is like the top dog, he actually had jewelers in South Africa, which is where he lived for a long time, and then he came back and opened up one in Cov because they moved back here. So yeah.
I just wanted to add, I think you do an amazing job at, like you say, it's an old, for old jewelers, but you're bringing it really up to date with all of your social media stuff and really on the ball. Like the watches you stock are really,
it's quite tricky because it's really difficult to kind of say, well, this is what jewelry, this is what you do now.
We're traditional, but yeah.
We're traditional. We still have a store that sells service it. We do repairs, bespoke jewelry, watches. We have a silver shop. So it's quite a traditional jewelers, but we want to keep it modern as well. So
I love that. Watching your super informal, chilled Instagram stories.
Yeah.
I'm just I love them.
I'm going to be on my own.
Biased. Also, I think they're awesome. There's bloopers in there that you just it's just real. It's like a proper, genuine look behind the scenes.
Well, Ollie's going travelling, so I'm going to be on my own soon.
How long is he going for?
Just till December, Christmas, and then he's coming back. I know.
I can wholeheartedly vouch for Francis and Gay. Shari Ryan, he has been brilliant and been long-standing customer and advocate.
Get me all embarrassed. No, it's good fun.
And Peter did say F&G are top watch shop.
Yeah, Ryan. A lot of you know Ryan, but he doesn't like being on camera, so he'll happily chat to you, or if you come into store, he knows watches better than I do, to be honest. But he's a good guy.
For now.
I mean, that's how we met. That's literally literally how we met. So we went into one of Shari's stores that she was in. Spoke into the Coventry branch, met Ryan, started chatting, then started chatting to Shari, and before we knew it,
best friend.
Got a watch best friend here. It is mad.
I went to a red bar event and Lucy was like, "Oh, you love Shari." And I was, okay, fine.
Thanks, guys. Kate's turn now. I'm getting embarrassed. That's true.
Oh, I'm an old. Somebody called me a veteran once, and I was really upset because I was like, "That's what they called Paul all those years ago." Or what's it called? Remember, they called him a veteran all those years ago, and I used to make fun of him. But no, I'm a watch auction veteran. I used to work in auctions for. How long was I in auctions for? Well, I'm still in auctions. 17, 18 years. Must be the same as you, Sam, and watches. So I worked at Bottoms for 8-ish years under Paul Maudslay's guidance, and then Phillips as well for a few years, again with Paul and Arel and all those gang, and then Sotheby's for a while as well. And then I left and I started my own business. I also worked for David Duggan and the Burlington Arcade in London, which I love. It's only meant to be a summer thing, and I'm still there, and I really enjoy it. And I also consult for auctions still, so I work for Rosebery's Auctions. So
you're getting attacked by a fly, Shari.
You're getting attacked by a fly.
What?
I was
like, get the question. I thought you were excited. Yay, Kate!
Yeah,
Like,
that's prosecco.
can confirm. Kate knows she knows so much about watches. Like, she is a vintage guru. If you want to know anything, ask Kate about vintage stuff, especially. But obviously, she's just like,
I know
all around
somebody
her knowledgeable.
But it's not to be all like man-hatery or anything, but this is the girls' group. But one thing I will do, if I don't know something, I will happily defer. I'm not a bullshitter with the vintage. If I don't know, I will like to know somebody who does.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the worst thing to be called out, isn't it? Yeah, to kind of make out that you know something and then you lose all credibility.
You do look like you have a massive wine glass behind you. What is that?
That
Like a candle holder. I make out it's a candle holder.
Oh, it's actually a
wine. Amazing wine glass. That's my kind of. That is the wine glass I needed yesterday.
Can you imagine? Hilarious.
I forgot that.
Anyway, so it's nice. Can I say something that I just an observation is that sometimes I'm sure it's the same with all of you. You get asked to do. Sam, you was in Vogue, and like you get asked to do little insights into the watch industry and stuff. And the most common question I get asked at the moment is these journalists like to know about female collectors. Who are the female collectors? Who are the ones that you need to watch? I think they're still rare. Like openly, they're quite rare about this. There's far more women in the watch sector doing quite interesting jobs that are sort of not the mainstream kind of. I don't know what a mainstream job is in watches anyway, but I think it's really interesting the people that look at us. We're doing quite different things, really. Yeah. And we've met, and we've got 20 years each of different experiences in the watch industry. I think that's quite interesting.
Yeah. It's definitely starting to even out, more than it probably ever has been in the past.
I think so. Yeah, exactly.
I think we've still got a really long way to go. Like, we might as well discuss like the elephant in the room, the fact that like we are for women in the watch community, like that we are such a minority. Like, even, don't get me wrong, like from when I first started my introduction into the community just on Instagram and stuff, like the amount of women that are more prominent has increased, but I think we do still have like a way to go in terms of like the balance of it, because women do like watches.
But I spoke, because obviously I'm in the retail side of it, and I speak to a lot of people like suppliers. I won't name any names, but they are bringing a lot of, whilst they're not specifically saying these are because we realize that women like watches and they want to wear men's watches too. You are going to see quite a lot of smaller watches, so still gents styles, but a lot of them are now doing 34 mil, 37 mil. And there's some brands that are literally in the very near future bringing out both sizes. So even if you're a gent,
but they're listening to the market though. But even the pre-owned, I think it's quite nice that they obviously overlap. Is that a chap came into David Duggan today who was the most common thing I hear from guys when they come in is, "Oh, I'm sorry, I've got a really small wrist and big watches don't suit me." I'm like, listen, you haven't. You're Mr. Average. You're normal size. And so most guys generally, no offense, in so many words,
what every man wants to hear.
I'm sorry, my wrist isn't adequate.
I'm showing him saying it's not that small. That's what I keep telling him. It's okay, it's not that small. I knew eventually it would turn smutty. Oh my god. My god.
It took half an hour. We're doing well. We are doing well.
I haven't even sort of, exactly. Anyway, but it's a really common thing. And again, even on the vintage scene, obviously everyone talks about at the moment is people are, wearing two little watches at the same time, and guys are wearing ladies' watches, and all this stuff. So it's lovely that it's happening in both.
There's a comment here. Comfortable with a 40 to 41, 40. So am I. I quite like a really large watch.
Yeah. course.
And yeah.
And I think like brands moving away from it a little bit, but like I would like to see more like men's watches and ladies watches. You know,
so we have to do that for Google online, because we've tried to do it where you don't we don't want to gender watches, but just for hits we have to put in gents, what men's, just for like the Google hit.
Controversial opinion, I'm not offended by male female splitting, because I do think the styles and the sizings can be very different, but I do think the variety within them needs to be expanded. Like if you bring out a watch in a 41, bring out the same watch in a 34, 35. Don't put diamonds on it, and don't downgrade it to a quartz movement. Give me the same watch in different options. Don't automatically presume that because I want a smaller size, because I do have a smaller wrist, that I don't want the same style as the larger one. I don't want the same mechanical movements. I don't need those additional bits to it.
Also, I think at the moment people are hopefully becoming less dismissive of quartz movements. Even again, from a vintage perspective, it's
that's a very lazy lady. I don't mind a quartz,
but not even.
Absolutely nothing wrong with it. It shouldn't be snobbery.
This is the guys as well. Like they you know, there's some great quartz watches out there that are the sort of larger size. I think the assumption is that a lady's watch is quartz. And it really annoys. I think that's maybe what you're saying. It really irritates me. It's actually there's quite a lot of guys' watches, but obviously from the 70s period. Not strictly speaking quartz, but they are quartz watches, and that's from the 70s. And these are massive guys' watches, you know. So
teeny little quartz movement in it.
Absolutely nothing wrong with quartz at all. But what I was trying to get at was they'd bring out like a bigger watch with this amazingly decorated automatic movement, and then the ladies' version might be the same color in the same range, but it's a quartz movement with diamonds on it. Like I want that highly decorated automatic the same as the man.
There's a perpetual calendar that we've got in David's at the moment, a ladies' perpetual calendar. Ladies again, because it has a ladies reference. I think it starts with 7, so I think it's technically, or was it 7? So ladies reference, as they say, and it's got diamonds around the side. And it's a perpetual calendar. It's actually 37 or 38 millimeter. What would be interesting is that you don't see, again. Sorry, I'm not going to keep doing that, but ladies' watches with glazed exhibition backs. It's quite funny, isn't it? But isn't it funny that you don't see ladies' mechanical watches ever with a glazed exhibition back, or that alternative? Whereas again, you have like, you know, vintage watches from 3970s have glazed exhibition backs. Is that right? Remontoir can correct me. He's probably gone off, not listening anymore. I'm
trying not to get distracted by the comments. They look good, don't they?
No, we should go back.
Sorry, I'm going to go back. We've sorry guys in the chat. We have
get into this whole
let's go for some questions in the chat. I'm going to go back. So, Runs for Watches. Speaking of, genuine question for us all. How do you feel the last 6 months in the market have been for vintage and modern? You guys are probably the perfect people to be answering that, because you all work with vintage and modern watches. So what do you think?
Well, our vintage is slowed down, but I'm not massively vintage market, because we're not known for it.
For vintage for you, what do you sell up to? Like, is vintage like 90s and less, or 80s and less, or?
We don't mind. It's normally what people bring in, so we'll do like sale on behalf, or we always have a few Rolexes in. We used to do really well with them.
What I mean is, you
a little like pre-owned section.
Oh, you mean what year?
No, yeah, exactly. So is vintage pre-owned, or do you mean vintage like up to 1980 type thing, or do you?
For me, both really, because anything pre-owned to me, I suppose I shouldn't class it as vintage, but
pre-owned,
Is it over 20 years? Is it like vintage?
Yeah, I think it is.
Over 20, I think, isn't it?
Which is only.
What year is neo vintage? I was having a conversation.
90s.
This isn't completely off topic. little tangent, but like I was speaking to someone about neo vintage, and I was like, "What year is neo vintage again?"
So I would say the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I have to admit, suck it up, Kate. It's 90s. Oh.
Sorry. I guess Kate is a good person to answer this one then.
Oh, yes. Oh no, I think because I think that part of the reason I do my different jobs is that I love auctions and I love vintage and things, but I also love working in a pre-owned shop. I'm learning a lot, and I've got my own stuff as well, and I'm selling a lot of pre-owned sort of modern stuff. And so I have seen quite a lot of different areas of the market. I'm also, because of my own business, I'm keeping a close eye on the sort of female side of things, which I think is a very different sort of pre-owned market. We know that anyway. Not going to lie, it's been quite quiet the last earbud 6 months or so, something like that, in both well, my own stuff, but also the arcade. It's been slow actually.
Yeah.
But then again, literally in the last probably maybe 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. Even in a notoriously quiet period of August, had some big sales going through, like mega big Patek going through and stuff.
Yes.
Probably slightly touristy led. We've had a few people coming in buying something, believe it or not, on a whim for 150,000 and stuff like that. It's absolutely amazing. But these are sort of sought after references. I think it's always been true of any vintage or pre-owned market. If it's rare, it's going to do well, and whether that's auction, whether that's pre-owned, whether that's vintage, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I think because a lot of what I do is not really like vintage, and it's some new stuff, but I kind of do the pre-owned, kind of 2 years to 10 years old, I guess. And I think again it feels a little bit slower. You saw some reports that was like the decline of the watch market. It's like, oh god, here we go. But it just seems to be a bit more of a correction from like the hype watches. So where you just saw the Rolex and the Royal Oaks and the Nautilus is like shoot up. I think that's just kind of settled and a little bit more sensible. And then I kind of saw a few things that were like the, maybe 2,000 to 4,000. People are still buying. And if they're losing, I was speaking to someone today actually. If you're losing, 10% on a £4,000 or £5,000 watch, it's not the end of the world. Those people that stretch themselves to buy a £10,000 watch and they're now losing on that, they're probably a little bit more hesitant to buy. And then those higher end watches, those people are always the people that are like, yeah, I've got £150,000 spend on a whim. So I think it's like that kind of bracket in the middle, maybe 5,000 to 10,000 that maybe has slowed the most.
I totally agree, because maybe that's where I'm feeling the pinch on my own side, is that actually once upon a time a sort of £3,000 or £4,000 watch was nothing, and you always feel like it's you. It's like, you've got these beautiful commercial watches that are like really like collectible beautiful watches, not very expensive really, but actually it's a little bit slow. But those are the people that are feeling the pinch. They're sort of my age bracket, pay scale, that are feeling the pinch the most, really. Right? And that applies again to women as well, is that we've always been on a lower pay scale, and so particularly, so my side is concentrating on women, is that it's these girls literally don't have as much money to burn. So
also, I will also thinking summer's always quiet. Come September, it's going to be really busy.
Yeah, and this is it. It's already gearing up now, right? So are you finding that?
Yeah.
It's expensive through the holidays.
Yeah, everyone's going on holiday. I think we've done okay. We do obviously we tick along. I found that with the question with the modern watches, a lot of watch brands I think have been quite safe this year, just bringing out the same model but with a different coloured dial, the same model but quartz, or the same model but smaller or bigger, just because people aren't spending as much. But for those people who do still want to spend, I don't know, that's just what I thought when I saw all the kind of like new watches that came out at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
So hopefully next year things will be better.
Are you seeing a lot of price increases in retail?
Not too bad. Normally they all have quite a big price increase. A couple of brands have come down in price. A lot of them have stayed the same because of everything that's going on economically. They realise that if they price themselves out in the market, they're not going to get the sales. So
yeah, that's good to hear.
Even the brands need the money.
yeah. That's good to hear.
Sorry about the audio. Someone just said my audio is not very good. We can't help talking over each other, by the way. That's just
We're trying. We're really trying.
Please, I will.
I think your audio is a bit.
Shall I ditch this?
Reverberating is not a word, but I hope people understand. It does reverberate quite a lot.
Yeah,
want to try it?
Yeah, I can try it. Okay, I might disappear and come back. Okay.
Oh no, that's better.
You still hear me?
Yeah.
Chris Lyle said, "Hi ladies, what's your favourite watch brand?" Hi Chris from West London.
Oh, that's tough.
Favourite watch brand? It's a tough one.
Go on, you go first.
Okay. Is that any better?
Depends on. It depends. Ooh, go on. Kate can go first. So we can test her audio.
Sorry. Is that any good?
Yeah, better.
Yeah,
That's
so
better.
I can hear you and now you can hear me. Okay, fine. Sorry about that. Sorted. Good.
What's your favourite watch brand, Kate?
I'm celebrating.
Yeah, what?
What's my favourite watch
Go
brand?
to hear it.
Oh no.
Yes.
Really? I'm really boring. Oh no. Hang on, come back to
3,
that. Circle back.
2, 1, go.
Circle back. No.
Circle back.
It's difficult. You can't do it a vintage. I don't. You're all going to hate me if I say Rolex, and then if I say, but no, circle back. No.
I think Kate's need to be more specific because it could be Rolex, but it could be a specific era of Rolex. She'd be like, Rolex, but only from like 1976 to 1985 or something ridiculous.
Oh, not that
specific.
Oh,
like
no,
that.
No, okay. Oh, I'm a 70s girl, probably.
Yeah.
70. Yeah, 70s.
Honestly, like I'm obsessed with that necklace. Like you need to tell me.
It's so cool. That was £20. To be fair, I have to. James,
Is it on your Instagram?
No, not yet. James is going to hopefully fix this for me. Harris Horology plug is hopefully going to fix this for me. I don't know if it'll ever go. We don't know. But I literally bought it really for decorative. I'm hoping it works. The only thing from a nerdy perspective, really? It's not really. It's not very practical, is it?
Oh, Taylor Swift did not. Taylor Swift did not wear a necklace around her neck to read time.
Yeah.
No.
Statement, darling.
Mirror, do you reckon?
Pardon?
So like Taylor Swift one around her neck. Do you reckon it came with a mirror? So she could just.
I don't know. So
what time is it?
Sorry, Tay. So tacky. Oh, sorry.
Behave. I'm obsessed with it. So if that necklace is tacky, then I am a tacky bitch. Okay.
Excellent.
Don't care.
Well, each to their own. Exactly.
Each to their own. It's quirky. That's what I like about it. I'm a fan of things that are different and a little bit odd, like quirky. I like quirky.
Weird.
So, favorite watch brand depends entirely on price range. However, I'm a Dublouvune kind of gal.
Are you? Okay.
If we're talking like let's just put money aside. Dublouvune makes some of the most interesting, beautiful, like quirky but not designs. My wrist is nowhere near big enough for a Dublouvune / MB&F vibe, but that I think if we kind of Lucy right here, right now. Favorite watch brand, I'm going to go with Dublouvune.
You've thought about
it. A decision, people, and that is really difficult for me.
Yeah.
Go on, Sam.
Well, I'm going to kind of say like of the week because I'm the same. There's too many. Like if you, I love Oris because of like what they stand for and their sustainability. You know, I love vintage Breitlings or even certain Rolexes that I like.
That's okay.
Yeah, I know, isn't it? But I'm going to say, like, of the week / fortnight, I'm kind of going to go a little bit Moser.
Oh, really?
Yeah, love a
Ooh,
Moser. I've got a salmon dial streamliner in at the moment, and I had a Moser in last year, and the gradient dials are just out of the world. Like, you can just sit and play with the gradient dial. It's just beautiful. The quirkiness, like you say, the MB&F Moser Panda that they did for Only Watch auction last year, where it's got like a panda on, like a little 3D panda on the dial DJing behind a
I love that.
minute
Oh yeah, that
repeater.
was clever.
I mean,
That
Max
was
Booth, I kind of
genius.
goes on to say, like, Max Booth or MB&F
Yeah.
is my other kind of favourite. So yeah, I kind of the month, I'm going to say Moser.
Genius.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to interrupt really quickly because I'm not sure whether this is real or not. I hope it's real. But
Ooh,
thank you so much,
thank you.
Mohammed. Like,
Hope you enjoyed it.
good show. Sorry, we've rambled a lot. If you do have a question, obviously let us know. We will get to it.
There's a few.
Yeah.
There's a few.
Did we have any
Okay,
like
so-
Instagrams that we wanted to pick up on? Oh no, sorry, we haven't gone to. We've got to do Shari's favourite brands.
Shari, go.
I don't know.
Good answer, actually.
I don't know.
No. We're making decisions today.
Maybe you haven't found it yet.
3. What's your favourite brand right now?
Yeah. You can change it
Your
next week.
your favourite watch right now. Your favourite watch.
My favourite watch right now.
Is there something you quite fancy buying?
That I would want to
money
buy?
was no object.
Money no object.
Money no object. I really like the Cellini. I know that's pretty basic, but I love a moon phase. I love a moon phase.
Underrated.
Yeah, I think I've always liked that. Like always. I like. I don't know how to say it. A Langenson. How'd you say that?
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah,
I like those. I like the way that their faces are like simple but very classic. And if you know, you know.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like high end. But I also love Casio. I've got a million of them. I love Longines and I love Hamilton and I obviously love Seiko. And yeah. How can you pick a favorite? You just can't.
We're gonna have to have like favorite of the week or something.
Panic choose. Like
That's
when
a
you go
good
to a
idea.
restaurant and there's too much on the menu, someone just goes, the waiter comes over and you're like, what do you want? And I'm like, that.
Yeah, but I have the same thing every time. Doesn't matter where I go.
I think this is
pasta.
This is a really good idea. Your favorite watch of the week, and it could be something you've stumbled across in a blog or something. You just say, I know everyone's banging on about the Cartier, crash, but it's like, I've never personally not that bothered with the crash, but right, but not or each week. That'd be cool. I'm assuming we're doing this every week now.
Are we doing this every week now?
We'll go through the comments afterwards and then decide from there.
Be like, maybe not.
Do we? Should we be doing this every week? Oh, I don't know. We'll ask everyone else. Hey, we'll circle back to you. Quick. 3.
What?
2.
Favorite
What
brand?
about watches? Oh no, you
Favorite
can't. I can't. I'm the same. I don't know. Like no, I'm sorry, but I'm a Rolex girl. I'm a Rolex Cartier girl.
That's fine. Own it. That's fine.
I love I'm not necessarily Omega girl, but I really like the Genta. I love Genta stuff, which is what influenced me to buy this my £20 thing. But I really love beautiful decorative 70s watches. I wear a lot of 70s jewelry. I love this sort of 70s textured bezel, and that's Rolex. But I love kind of slightly bizarre looking watches. I don't know. Oh no, I should have thought about this, shouldn't I? There's probably loads.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, Marky Mark, what do you think of Crystal Ward as a brand? So we're going from
Lucy, that's your question.
might be a little bit of a fangirl.
Yeah, I think too. I really want one. Matt's brother Scott has the one I want. Don't know what it is.
Why am I the only one drinking?
Which one? The purple one?
Yeah, I love it. And obviously I love Mike.
Oh.
So
yeah. But I'll be honest, I was
So
never
like
that
the
bothered.
banter is so good. Like it is the obtainable version of the MB&F LLM 101.
And actually, I haven't really handled a lot of Christopher Ward watches. I've heard so many great things about them. What's nice is they're slightly endorsed by the watchmakers that I know. So James, obviously, he loves them, and a few other people have said, "Oh, they're a beautiful watch to buy." Contemporary watches terrify me still, but that's one of the ones that comes up as a top favourite as a watchmaker. I think it's quite telling, isn't it?
Yeah. I was never that bothered by them really, and then I think the models got better, the designs got better, and then I think their like interaction with the watch community has been really good. Their Instagram's good, events they're good. They come across really well. Interviews are really good. So I think they're sort of work like the route they've taken is succeeding.
That's interesting because that's
doing really well marketing wise.
Yeah.
So like as a brand, exactly. That's quite interesting. That you say.
Although I have found they're starting to release quite a few new watches in a short space of time.
Okay.
And personally, I feel like if they slowed it down a little bit, it would retain, like it would give more time for the hype of one watch before the next one arrived. Every watch that they've released has been fantastic. I've got hands-on with quite a lot of Christopher Ward watches, and that's why I'm a fangirl of it. If I don't like something, I'll say I'm not a fan of it, but
that's not a demand. That's not a demand.
Genuinely,
thing, is it?
They're not paying me to say this stuff. Like they are genuinely very well, like very good quality watches. So, like I want them to get the hype.
The price point works really well because they don't sell to retailers. So there's they're kind of cutting out that. Right. They're cutting out that bit in the middle.
Really.
Yeah.
What price point do we know roughly what they are? Like, I don't know.
I think they're from around like £600 to Cantos and stuff for about 3.5.
And the £600 automatic.
Wow.
They're all automatic, aren't they? They're all automatic.
No, I think they do have some quartz ones. Yeah, but you can they're good quality.
Yeah, money.
Depending on your race, like your price range. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Am I supposed to say Pauline? Well, no, because today on the watch, I'm today on the Watch Box Diaries. I am separate to Pauline.
But also, you wouldn't have taken the job if you didn't like them. So sorry, but it's true. No,
slightly biased now. I do love their watches.
I love them. Didn't I? I said that to you before you started. I think they're great. They're so cool.
Yeah, definitely. What else we got?
Well, I did obviously post on Instagram asking questions, and I do have some from I don't know what Watch Hangout is for live stream. Maybe you can
send details. Send us details.
Yeah, send details.
Actually, okay.
Oh, Sam.
Can't say that. It's my pal.
Oh, can we tell the story? Can I tell the story?
Which one?
The Watchpro one. Matt's Watchpro story.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. It's been a dick in the comments.
Watchpro story.
Is it about? Was I embarrassed? Was I?
I don't think you would know.
It's not UK. It wasn't UK.
Under the cuff. So I was at Watchpro, not last year, year before, chatting to Roger Smith, played it, really cool. Chit chat.
As one does. Oh, Rog.
Matt came along, like, all right, Sam, how's it going? It's like, yeah, good. Said, oh, this is Roger. Matt was like, all right, Roger. And I was like, Roger Smith. And to his face, he was like, hey, fuck, you're Roger Smith.
I could just see him saying that.
You would like that.
Yeah. Very lovely guy. Ugly as what? Actually, I got asked a question.
Oh, I have to find the reference. Hang on.
I got asked a question the other day, do I ever sell watches that I don't like? And I said,
sorry.
When I get them in, I said I have watches that I get in that I don't like, but once I've like photographed them and zoomed in and got different angles and got their best angles, if I have a watch that I don't like, I end up kind of liking it once I've like kind of gone a bit in depth on it.
Like you grow an attachment to it.
Yeah, like yeah,
But an
yeah.
appreciation.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, I've got to try and sell it, so I've got to find something I like about it.
That's the problem, isn't it? I think when you're a retailer, you kind of get
I'm
that
Googling.
mind
Ugly
of,
watch.
I'll love it.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
Sorry,
one
I'm
that I
Googling it.
thought the other day, there's a new Breitling Superocean, like a really big, heavy minute hand with a big, heavy square on the end. Not a fan of that.
Oh.
So someone, Keeping Watch UK said anything Richard Mill, and I'm almost inclined to agree.
Pardon?
Yeah.
The only ones I like two Richard Mill that I've seen. So there's obviously the like the I would say like the sex dice one.
Oh yeah.
Like,
What? Sex dice?
it rolls. So it rolls like so. Like in a jackpot machine, like the cherry
What
and
were you
the
saying there when you said a jack?
jackpot machine. The jackpot machine. It's that in a watch, but it's like sex dice. So it's like lick, nose, something or other. That just because it's absolutely ridiculous and hilarious. And I think it's the bonbon one. It's the one that looks like a flump. For British people, it's a flump. For Americans, I guess it's like the marshmallow.
Yeah,
I love it.
I like that one.
Those are like the only two that I think I could get on board with. The rest of them, I'm like, how is this much money?
I can't find the one that I think's the ugliest watch in the world, but I know I've got to find it. I'll find it and post it. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Shari, do you have one that you hate?
Don't. I'm trying to think.
Do you get attached as well? I'm not a big fan of like some of the bigger Breitlings.
Yeah, the really big.
I guess that may also be like me and a small wrist vibe. What about Hublot?
Oh, they're okay.
It's just they're too wide. They just every time even if I tried the small ones on, they come out too far.
Does anyone like those? I'm so sorry, but does anyone like those? Really, really? I mean, admit it. Sorry.
I mean, I like the one that I own.
The smaller ones that are similar to your service watch, Sam. I genuinely really like them. Genuinely, I do think they're overpriced for what they are, though.
Yeah.
I do think like they're decent, half decent watches. Okay, so on the opposite side of it, he did say, and just to keep it positive, the most beautiful watch you've ever seen. Why? We did not prepare for this, people. We did not prepare for these questions.
I don't know what the model is.
For another day.
Sorry, I saw a Chapek. Is that how you say it? Chapek?
Oh yeah, Chapek. Yeah.
And it's got like a adventurine dial. And when I went to watch some windows, a lady on the stand had it on, and she let me try it on, and I was like, don't want to take it off, but it was mesmerizing. I really liked that.
That's lovely.
So good. They do. They previously did like a dial called the Abyss.
Yeah.
Google it.
Oh yes, I know.
So pretty.
I know what you mean.
Someone said
Eternal Leopard is pretty hideous.
The Rolex Leopard.
Yeah.
I want to wear it for the weekend.
Oh no! See, I've seen a worse one. I don't mind that.
I couldn't afford it anyway.
It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And I remember Sam. So me and Sam used to do a Scottish Watches like spin-off. Yeah. Called Time of the Week because we are hilarious. I always refer to you as UK Sam now, even though
That's how I found. Like I know we were introduced Lucy through Paul, but and Sam, but it was through that I sort of discovered you girls.
So UK Sam, US Sam, and I remember we did. I think our theme was something like watches. If we were holidaying around the world.
Yeah, that was really fun. Yeah.
And the Daytona Leopard came up for Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I think this is the only place that this watch would be like, yes.
I like that theme. That was fun.
I nearly burst into song then. Her name is Rio and she dances.
I was thinking
Almost burst into song. I'm gonna burst.
Just gonna do it. Right.
Bye, Peter. Thanks for tuning in.
Enjoy work.
We're done. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Okay.
Wait.
No, it's Peter.
Hands and cogs. Julian's here. Hi, Julian.
Hello.
Julian is very famous in the UK scene, the UK watch scene. Julian will just rock up in his Hawaiian shirt, shorts, and
then
epic watch.
Yeah,
He's
always
a
an epic
famous
watch.
dog walker.
Famous dog walker.
He likes his dog walking.
Yes.
Right.
Mark Hackman. Oh, I like Hublot, but the price of the city. 100%.
Yeah.
Agree with that one. Yeah.
Actually, I've got a funny little Hublot story. I can't remember what the release was. It was a release of some watch that I went to, like a party, launch party thing, and they put the watches in these cabinets, and they filled the cabinets with smoke. And then when they released it, they lifted the lid off, so it was like, oh, the smoke dispersed, and you could see the watches. But the watches
like a
condensated.
cocktail at the Alchemist.
Yeah, but the watches condensated, so they filled with smoke, so you couldn't they were like, oh, yeah, not great.
Oh dear.
Someone did they had it. It's like someone had a really, really good idea and didn't try the idea out before the show.
Yeah, like the watches aren't water resistant or sealed.
Oh, shit.
Not great.
Next question, Thomas. What are you attracted to in a watch the most? Case design, bracelet, dial, or the full package?
I think it gives you a feel, doesn't it? There's certain watches that just give you a.
Sometimes you can't put your finger on it.
A heritage for me, partly. First, okay, if I'm shopping for a watch, just if I shop for a watch, but when something appears on my desk or bench, it's I don't know. Usually, it's the sort of historic that sort of nerdy aspect that I really like. For me, that's the first thing that starts me going, and then. But I love a Cartier bamboo. That's a beautiful sort of particularly striking case. It's not for everyone, but that's my kind of thing. So maybe it's the case design. Maybe.
Yeah.
Different.
Got a little bit of heritage, a little bit of vintage. So it's got a little bit of character to it, and it's also not your standard shape.
Yeah.
So case shape and
details. Yeah. I like we all love the details, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. There is something about it. There's got to be something about it. I'm a bit of a sucker for case design as well, like something that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Something that intrigues me, whether that be the dial, like my Grand Seiko. Case shape is great, obviously, because of all the angles and stuff. But like, it's the dial that drew me in.
Yeah.
Things like the MB&Fs, the Bethunes, like those sorts of case shapes are really interesting to me.
Yeah, it's like something to be thought about, isn't it?
Yeah.
But someone's taken some care and attention and just kind of, you've done something.
I didn't realise it was also like. Sorry.
No, Karen.
I was going to say that I didn't realise this was like part of Vacheron's motto. It's like classic with a twist, but that's kind of what I go for in a watch. Yeah, I don't know.
I did not know that.
Like
if it's not, they obviously like stole it from me. I'm going to claim trade.
You are Vacheron.
If you want to give me an American 19th century, then that would be it. Yeah, but I think I'm with Kate on that. Yeah, Kate's design and like the details that they've made a basic design different.
Yeah,
but also actually one thing that I love, the details that set a brand apart from another one. I think that's maybe what appeals. I love looking at a watch and be like, oh my god, that's so typically Cartier, or that Vacheron, as you say, Vacheron with
the identity.
I love that. I love it. That's what
Italian.
And I love that they're and there's this particular dial style. Actually, someone had a good question earlier on the old Insta. Somebody said, and I'm sorry I didn't write it down, sorry, said what colour of dial has not been what's underused, or what's the next dial colour that should be used, or something like that. My answer to that was what they're not doing enough is looking at text or font. And I love like different fonts of watches. I love the playful fonts and things like that. But that was just my opinion.
That's a good idea.
So there's always a hot colour.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
no one ever talks about fonts. That's to be really nerdy.
Paulin are very big on typography.
They are. That's what I like about them. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that really appeals to me, actually, for that reason.
What about you, Sherry?
Probably the full package. I always think you have to try it. What?
Just want everything.
Well, you got to try it on, and it has to, like, you've got to love it when you put it on, haven't you? So if the bracelet's not quite right, or you don't like the dial, you'll always pick that out, and then you'll be like, oh, it's not quite. So it has to be everything. And then I definitely think you have to try a watch on, so you could see it online and be like, that's amazing. And then when you put it on, you're like, not so much.
That's true. That's true. Or you might miss something.
Yeah.
That you don't ordinarily see. Exactly.
Yeah. When you see things in a picture, a lot of the time they're edited, or the light's perfect, but
you miss the texture or something.
Or the light's not natural light, so therefore it looks different in like sunlight or something.
Exactly. And I just think, like, as soon as you put it on, you're like, this is the one.
Yeah exactly. Detail.
I love it.
Detail.
Right, we've got another questions that we've missed.
See, what's our tour watches?
Don't know what that is. Sorry.
I don't know what that is.
No.
More. Sorry, we need more.
Let me Google.
No, let me look it up.
Best innovation in
What's the
watchmaking in the last
best
20
innovation
years.
in watchmaking in the last 20 years?
How old's the coaxial? That's old.
Not very old, actually.
So I saw the new Amiga, Amiga Speedmaster. I believe Matt's just come in. He might know. I think it was platinum.
No, like a sort of like a. Sorry, pardon.
It had a meteorite dial and the 3-2-1 movement.
Yeah, love that.
So good. Yes, coaxial's pretty good.
Only because I had a really old watch that hadn't been serviced. I say old, 10 years old, I think it was.
That's not old.
Hadn't been serviced and was still running really well. And I was like, that's coaxial for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In fact, yes.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. And yes.
Yeah. So
It'll be like little change. It'll be little changes that like prolong the watch that like we won't even know about.
Yeah.
We won't even think like, oh, they changed to like.
I'm trying to subtly drink wine. Well, somebody said Kate needs more wine. I worry that I'm being judged.
They said that about half an hour ago, Kate.
We'll get a straw. Get a straw.
Yeah.
I'm now. I've moved on to wine. Mark Hackman, give me more pink dials in larger sizes.
Yeah, Tudor black paper on it.
Pink dials. How we? Oh,
yeah, because I love the Rolex. I love the Rolex and I love the Tudor. Sorry, carry on. You didn't like it?
No, I like the Tudor.
I'm probably gonna get so much hate for it.
No.
Hated the cotton pink Rolex OP and the Tudor that literally everyone online is raving about. And they're like, I need to get it. I'm like,
I thought I was like them both. I didn't like them on screen, and then I saw the Rolex I loved, and I would still love. The Tudor is too big for me, but I actually liked it more than I thought. And it's always these things, they don't translate very well on screen. And then I've tried them on, and I'm much happy with them. But I was surprised how much I like both of them, actually.
Really? That's good. I like the Tudor. I like pink though, so.
Yeah.
I like pink, but also vintagey nerdy. Sorry, I keep disrupting, but they remind me very much of the old Stella thing. I love that playful
Stella dial. Yeah.
I love that. I love.
There's an old Rolex. Oh God, there's a Rolex book from. Is it David Silver? Who's done a Rolex book? That we have that first introduced me to like the Stella dials, and then they brought out the like bold Rolex dials, and I was like, oh, they're basically like the Stella dials. And I was like, I know this.
They had a great sale at Phillips of one of the most beautiful catalogues was a Stella dial sale that they did, and they so when they started nicknaming all the dials, they had the Bart Simpson, the taxi cab, and all this kind of stuff. And I think feel like it was slightly before they started nicknaming watches. I don't want to say a real backside that I do, but well, for the dials, no, of course he didn't, but like.
Seiko have been naming dials for a very long time. Watches.
Well, yeah, I think okay. I'm not, that's excellent. She's on the wine now. Good, I've
It's getting dark.
I had it ready.
I know. Shari, I was going to ask if you sold many of the pink Oris watches.
I love that.
What? Which one?
Yeah, the cotton candy. The 65 cotton candies.
Yes,
they did.
They
did bronze first, and they've just released them. Very recently released them in the steel.
Bronze. So many bronze, not so much the steel.
Interesting.
Hang on, go back. So Oris bronze case.
Yeah,
steel case.
We sold
cotton candy dials.
So they don't do them anymore. They're discontinued. And we thought they'd do really, really well in the steel, but we sold more of the bronze than we did the steel.
Do you think it's the bronze? Like, go on,
Lucy. No, I was going to say a nerdy question for Lucy. When we obviously do this on a regular occurrence, if we're discussing about things, are we allowed to like pin pictures up like you do in your videos? Can one day
you can present if you want to? Yeah.
No, not present. No, but like
present your screen.
Yeah.
Watch Box Diaries.
I mean,
but you can say, we're talking about this Oris, or something.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean, I could physically do that now. It's been
like
so long since I've done this. Don't try.
Yeah, we're doing our phone.
No, it's fine.
Honestly, just bearing in mind, right? I am 33 years old.
Spring chicken.
A baby.
Matt, my other half, jokes that I'm a boomer. It's like, you in technology, you struggle.
Babe, I'm that age where I don't even know what a
setting up StreamYard here for this chat.
What are we doing, Shari?
We're on the move. We're having a little tour of Shari's house.
What are we doing? We've put the kids to bed. What are we doing? Shut up, kids!
Going to the fridge.
It's been light on. Dark.
Oh, Chuck.
Great. Nice house.
A lot. I love her kitchen. Shara's kitchen is the best. There's just a lot of typography also. I really like it.
Yes.
Do you know what? Meza is starting to do it for me. You know when you think of a brand and you think fashion brand?
Yeah, you
That's
do.
a fashion brand. I can't, like, my blinkers are on. They're a fashion brand.
And so is Chanel, like the Hermes particularly. They're so beautiful.
Chanel, Louis Vuitton, like I can't think of them in any other way but fashion brand. But however, Hermes are pulling it back for me. Yeah. They're starting to.
I remember a few years ago. I think
pop up on my radar.
Yeah, they watched the Wonders releases a few years ago. I was just like, I think I liked everything they released, and it was just like you say, kind of. And the mechanics behind some of them, and the design, typography. Yeah, I think there's. And actually,
the typography is lovely, very much so. Is it Fears? Your mates at Fears always is it Lee always does? He concentrates a lot on the typography, and I really love that. And it's I just think it's really underrated what people do. I think that talks so much about a watch is the typography. People talk about Breguet numerals on Pateks and all this kind of stuff, and it's just so people don't talk about it. It's such a beautiful part of the identity of a watch, I think. So Hermes is beautiful. Some dials had too much text on them, like Peggle. Yes,
Yeah, you don't need to. Yeah, you don't need the whole specification of the watch on the dial.
Yes.
This literally just like leads on to another question that I have. Sorry, guys, I do have questions, and Shari does have questions. Ugh, horrible English.
Carry on.
Like this leads on to a question that I have that, like, this is a pet hate for me. Like, I just leave the dial as it is. Give me the specifications online. Give me the specifications in a booklet that comes with the watch. I do not need all of that information on the dial. The whole point of a dial is either to have a really pretty dial that tells the time, or just a watch that clearly tells the time. Like, it's literally its sole purpose. I don't need an essay. Okay, agreed.
But I agree. But what I love about some of these things with the iterations is that you can see, even with Tudor, modern Tudor, is you can see something go from an ETA, the old smiley ETA text, to the non-ETA text. I quite like those little things. I do agree is that they can be these really annoying, like, essay things. I also don't like the email thing really annoys me. The enamel.
What?
Email. I know it's just a language thing, but it's like email really annoys me because it's like email. I'm sorry.
On old watches.
On modern Pateks, enamel as email at the bottom.
I think I might have, maybe it's in that.
Sorry, you're not allowed to do Patek, are you? Sorry. But I do agree, some of them have an essay, but that appeals to some people. But yeah, I agree.
What are you guys like? What pet hates do you have in watches?
Let's think about the stuff.
No.
Me, like, some of mine are like a red Sunday or a red like every other day, a roulette.
Oh, I like a roulette. Hilarious.
I don't know why.
It.
I just can't.
Do you know why I like it? Is it always falls on my birthday. A red is like a 9. That's my birthday. I'm like, I don't have a problem with it. But no, I love a roulette. But that's interesting. Yeah.
I don't like
It'd be nice if you could pick.
Oh.
Be nice if you could pick. Sorry, carry on.
I want to say closed case backs on nice automatic movements.
I agree.
Like, if you've got a nice automatic movement, we want to see it. We want to see it. Don't hide it.
Just like take the extra money and seal it so that we can see the movement. Yeah.
Or a choice. It doesn't bug me. I don't like having a smudgy glass bit. I'd rather have a solid case back, and if you, I like a solid case back personally.
Okay.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like that.
Controversial. What about you, Shari?
Same as Sam. I like to see an open case back. I get a bit disappointed when they're solid. I'm like, oh. Yeah,
maybe a mixture. It'd be nice to have an alternative.
That's the option.
I like to do that.
I think a lot of the higher end brands have closed case backs as well, and I'm like, really?
They do. But then some of them, the one I was talking about earlier was the I think it's 3917. It's this you have both, which is lovely, and they're actually more collectible as well if you have both.
Is it a Vacheron that has the like both as in like it's got 2 case backs to it? It's like a solid case back, and then it kind of like opens a bit like a Hunter pocket watch kind of thing, and then you can see. I've got a feeling Hands and Cogs might have one.
Chopard. Do that.
Yes, that was it. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's that one.
Yeah.
I've seen some really bad hinged case backs with sort of weird exhibition case backs, like Panerai and the whole hunting case thing. Do you remember that, Paul?
Don't even get me started on Panerai.
Well, if you're still listening, the one I know we're just one of the talking about the worst, ugliest watches going back. The one that I detested most at auction when I was still at Bonhams was this Panerai watch. I didn't have a problem with Panerai at the time, but it was it had this hinged case back with a mirror, and it was purely for hunting. And it had the engraved case back was elephants, and it was a hinged case back with a mirror, and it was so you could see what you were shooting.
Oh right.
Isn't that grotesque? Exactly. Clang. Absolutely. Mic drop. Really gross.
Awful.
Yeah, I've gone off topic.
I feel like that's the story of this chat, to be honest.
Sorry, but that's it really offended
like
me.
hands and cogs, Royal Oak, sports watch only with 50 meters of water resistance. So you obviously a pet hate for me as well, but you also touched on like Panerai. I'm almost certain there's Panerais that are only 30 meters of water resistance, but they still have the massive crown guard on the side, and I'm like, no. I understand, like you have a brand vibe, I get it. But why do you need that much protection on the crown if you're going 30 meters?
Yeah.
Like, you're going out in a shower. That's it. That's as far as you can get. You don't need the massive crown. Like
doing the
I
washing
wouldn't even
up.
risk that, to be honest. James Blonde, I don't want to see
decorated movements.
Undecorated movements.
Yeah, but
wow, why was that a struggle?
That's hard, isn't it? She's had half a sip.
I think you read it underdecorated.
In my head, I was like underwater.
Yeah.
Undecorated movements.
Undecorated.
I get that.
If you if you're having an open case back, you need to decorate them.
Yeah,
like,
but it has to be done well.
Something on there.
Yeah, but it has to be done well.
If it's not done well, just put
I'm happy with a little. I'm happy with a casual stripe. I'm happy with a casual stripe. I'm happy with a little. I don't mind as long as there's no as long as it doesn't look shit at the edges. I don't mind. Then 50 what? The 50 meters is actually 50 meters though with AP.
Yeah. Not going down that far.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen, as someone who started out as a vintage girl who didn't service her watches, I worried about going out in the rain. Okay.
Yeah.
50 meters for me is like not sure about that.
Don't even know how far.
Take it off to shower.
You should anyway.
Yeah. Were there any other questions that we had on our?
Sorry. Yes. Shari, you did put something out on Instagram, didn't you? Well, I did, but now I can't access it. So, Shari, do you have any questions for us from Instagram?
I didn't get too many. So this one, I think we've already touched on. I'd like to ask about neo vintage. What is it, and what does it mean for collecting? So we said that was 30 years old. Did we?
90s.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
I would say 80s and before a vintage, 90s to 2010.
Noughties. Not 2010. No.
No, yeah, noughties.
Just the 90s then.
Yeah, we did.
Think of the Friends era.
They make up the rules.
Friends.
The Friends era.
I like this. This one is you can only wear one watch for the rest of your life. What is it?
Easy. Rolex.
Well, that's mean.
Rolex. No problem. No problem. Rolex.
What kind of Rolex though? We're talking specific, Kate. Come on now.
Fine. Rolex Explorer. Easy. The first one.
Which one? The first one.
No, like an old battered 1016. I regretted not buying it 20 years ago. Always like them. They're smallish. They're understated. They're great. They're great, gorgeous. Sort of just the right side of sort of boyish charm. They're also really sort of under the radar. You can wear them at the evening. They've got this gorgeous history. You can see some with beautiful aged dials.
Yeah.
Jangly bracelet.
Beautiful. And you can wear them in literally every situation. So if you literally, they're designed to withstand the elements. I think they're great. That's me.
Like
let's go.
Choice.
Easy. Boring, probably, but not.
Yeah, it was classic.
I genuinely think like the Rolex Explorer is the perfect boring watch.
They're beautiful. It is the perfect boring watch.
It's the perfect boring watch. It
didn't David Duggan always maintains that if you're going to sell a Rolex to a Patek collector, it's going to be an Explorer. And he's right. It's a classic. I love them.
Ooh, I'd be interested to see the statistics on that one.
The statistics. That's what you just said. You went the statistics.
It's Rolex was James Bond, Sean Connery. Come on now.
It works.
He's a wife beater.
Massive clock. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh.
Sorry, my other half is slating me somewhere.
Bastard.
Okay.
How to get over
Nice
babying a nice watch and make it
I
a daily.
saw that one.
Buy
and
pre-owned. Buy pre-owned.
My first thought was change the strap. So if you're worried about sort of scratching a nice like metal bracelet, then
straight away get off the bracelet.
pop it on a strap and then that kind of extends the life of the bracelet a little bit longer, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And buy pre-owned. Don't be the first person to make the scratch. Anyway.
You can get those stickers for the watches as well, which I'm still not too sure about.
Oh yeah,
mine are all scratched.
Doesn't Mondani do all that? Didn't she do all that? She endorses all that stuff, like slathering your watches in plastic.
Maybe.
And
What's the point? It's literally what they're made for.
Yeah, I think so.
Although I lent my friend my watch and just got it back and it's got a dent in it.
A dent's different. Oh dear. That's hard.
Yeah, a dent is fine. It's fine. A dent is fine. Scratch, yes.
Wasn't he? Just
definitely
wasn't
he. She's a non-watch person, so she probably won't watch this. But yeah, I'm like pretty sure that wasn't there.
I did not make crumpets with it.
Oh no. Scratches are hard though. Oh.
Yeah.
I got into watches because of my stepdad, who never babied any of his watches. He bought them for the sole purpose of them being worn all day, every day, in every situation. It's like they're going to get scratches on. Life is messy. Life is tough. This watch goes everywhere with you. Like, you've got memories of it being here, here, and here, and here. Just wear it. Otherwise, there's no point having it if you're not going to wear it. So that's kind of stuck with me. If anyone loans any of my watches or sees them in person, they will be covered in scratches because I don't. It's not that I don't care. Like, I'm a little bit careful, but I'm also not conscious of them. Like, they're on my wrist. It's literally what they're there for. Like, you go about your daily life and they're just there.
Yeah, you can't
wear it. Yeah. Yeah. If you want a way of getting over babying your watches, just put a scratch in it. That first scratch is the first cut is the deepest as the sun goes to your heart. And then I think you're good. I think you're like, well, it's already got one. Carry on.
Sorry, the door went.
Oh,
sorry, it's my neighbour.
I might have to go soon because I've got to put 4 kids to bed.
I didn't realise we've been on. It's 9 o'clock, everyone. It's 9 o'clock.
Oh, sorry.
I've been on for an hour and a half, and I don't understand how.
Easy done. Easy done.
We have.
I love it. I want to go through all the comments. They're really interesting.
Yeah, me too.
No. Like I've tried to interact with people in the comments as well. Go on.
One more question, or just and then should we go? Shari?
Yeah. Okay. One more question. Go on, Shari, from your comments.
Oh, this was from Mark's Watches, who won't mind us naming him.
Plug.
Everyone loves Mark.
Yeah,
if you had one watch brand in the bin, what watch brand would you put in the bin?
Oh no, that's mean.
What watch brand would I put in the bin?
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Yeah. I can think of 2, but I don't think I can say them.
Can I pick 2?
Do it. Do it. Do it.
What's one that's already like?
They're quite mainstream, though, I suppose. So maybe I should start thinking like a little bit more left field about it. But I mean, my initial thoughts are Hublot and Panerai because
I'd say Hublot.
I haven't connected with them. There's something about a Panerai that I just cannot get on with.
No, I was kind of not too bothered about Panerai, and then there's one that I tried on, and it was just like the perfect reference: sandwich dial, exhibition case back, the right size. So no, there is just a pan arrive for everyone. But Hublot, I can't kill with Hublot.
Yeah. I think because I sell a lot of watch brands, I feel like maybe I can't answer this question, so we'll just put it to the comments.
Shari's going diplomatic. Noted. Noted.
Yeah.
Pantaloons says Bremont.
Let's go.
Personally, you know, with a lot of brands, you find the one watch that just connects you to it. There's that one watch that you like, I get it. There's a few brands that I think I'm just not there with.
Yeah.
With it. Like Breitling, for example. I like their watches. They've got good quality, but I've never connected with them. No. The only one I was remotely interested in was the Victoria Beckham collaboration, and then she put
it was lovely.
one of 400 on the dial, and I couldn't unsee it.
I've not seen that.
I love a vintage 806, of course.
Yeah.
But the Breitling Top Times, for example, yes, 100%. Yeah. Like their new stuff, I can't get on board with.
No.
You wouldn't put it in the bin. You wouldn't put it in the bin, though. No, you wouldn't. That's mean. Like, no.
It's kind of a question. I think that's their point.
I love the little comments that come up.
Luminox.
Their loom tubes are too cool. I've not seen anything else like it. They have whole tubes of loom.
There's a few brands that have come up on the secondary market, like vintage side, that everyone gets excited about, and I'd rather not bother with, like Frank Muller. Sorry, I personally think they're kind of crap, and I'd quite like to put those in the bin. But apparently, no, they might be this neo vintage thing that everyone's into. They don't. I think they're shy.
Actually, a bell. I can't get. I mean, I don't want to put them in the bin, but they talk about neo vintage. The neo vintage
the
bell.
old ones are great. Oh, what are you laughing about? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Can people see these? It's so funny.
Sorry.
Lucy's in charge of what she takes from the chat and puts it on our screen.
Not anymore, though. Hodinkee are back in business, aren't they?
Oh, and Victor. Victor in the bin. There's no.
Okay, I'm not sure what Hodinkee are doing. I think that needs to be. I think that needs to be sacred.
They've drafted Ben back in. Okay.
I think that needs to be a different chat for sure.
Yeah.
I don't like this question. Seems like the mean girls.
We should end on a positive.
Okay, fair. Breitling Emergency is pretty cool if something like that is needed.
But
I think that's the
scary.
No, I love it.
I know, but what if you have to pull it out?
Who needs that stupid case that he's got? Oh, fuck off. Who needs that? Honestly,
the helicopter.
Like it's so extra. Like who's going to need? There are people in the world that climb Everest and stuff who need these watches.
Because I'm so clumsy. No,
but they don't.
Like, oh, what's this?
Yeah, but no one. Yeah, that's what we used to have a sign up at Bonno's. We used to have a little red sign: "Do not press the button."
I would want to pull it.
Exactly. You are a person that it was signed for. Okay.
Rapid fire question request for people in the chat. What question have you got for us that could be positive?
I had one on my Instagram from Chloe. What's her Instagram? CZM.J.
Chloe that we met at the time
for PMZ something.
CZM.P.
Hi, Chloe.
JPEG. Favorite strap brand?
D-Lugs. D-Lugs.
I love D-Lugs. Their quality is good, but their prices.
My price was great. I got a £70 bespoke Cartier strap. Like beautiful. But my green, my big tank that I'm always charging around. It was a lovely sea green, gorgeous. It was 70. Beautiful. Admittedly, there was a small discount. It was a 15% discount, but I thought it was pretty good. It was like £75. I was like, and including shipping. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Is Under the Costal in the chat? If not, we'll skip over him.
Oh
So
yeah,
his private message.
obviously.
So, actually, I came across is it North? I would say North Star straps, and they were almost like hybridy canvasy straps. And I haven't got hands on with them, but I thought they look quite nice. I might sort of
Oh yeah, because I'm only talking about leather. It might mean it's only leather straps. So I would be interested to know about the whole rubber strap sort of alternative.
Rubber bee.
Yeah,
Oh,
the rubber bee alternative would be good to know. I get asked about that a lot.
What's the other ones?
I'm quite a fan of Fluco. Fluco straps. So my my little Cartier tank. I've got some little leather straps from them. I really like their quality.
We should have a notes thing after this or something. I'd love that. Even Hirsch are good.
I love Hirsch. Yeah,
Hirsch are great.
Yeah, I used to sell them like the old shop I used to work at and get them like half price. And now, like again, I don't really like paying full price for them. But
apparently they make stuff for big fat brands.
They used to make the straps for Breitling, and then Breitling asked them to reduce the cost of the straps, and they said not without reducing the quality, and we don't want to do that. So then Breitling went elsewhere, and you can notice the quality of the straps like when they change.
Really?
And then because Breitling went elsewhere, Hirsch were then able to release the straps that they were making for Breitling under the Hirsch brand. So you basically get exactly the same Breitling strap, but for half the price.
Clever.
Cool. So, yeah.
I like this industry chat. This is useful chat. This is what people want. I swear I want this sort of chat. I love it. Don't you? Yeah. I think it's great.
In the know.
Do like Q&As like every other week or something. So yeah, we should probably let people go. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. My random first YouTube live. These amazing ladies.
Thank you very much.
We haven't we didn't even get through like half of the questions that we were asked. So if you are interested in seeing us all again, and me doing YouTube with these lovely ladies again, obviously
and other guests, maybe.
I will have other guests on now. Yeah, I put on my big girl pants and did a YouTube live.
But we're much better than everyone else, obviously. Obviously.
This has been amazing. So if everyone wants to plug your pages, do that now. So Sam,
at Time on Our Hands is me drinking wine, and it links to at Watch Concierge Services, which is me being really boring trying to sell watches.
Shari,
just my name at Shari Francis _ that's my kind of personal Insta. Watches too, and my work is at Francis and Gay Jewelers, I think.
And I'm Watch This Lacey for nerdy watch stuff, and the Shrew Shop where I sell vintage,
super cute vintage stuff.
Really,
yeah,
very clothes, watches,
and actually because sexy content. Oh yeah, occasionally Chanel bags. Plug.
Ooh. I'm like,
that's the whole point. That's the whole point. If you guys, thank you very much, ladies. Love you all.
Thank you. This is fun.
Everyone that has been watching, if you have enjoyed it, obviously let us know. If there's anything you want to see from me and my channel, and then also from these lovely ladies, let us know. And we could possibly make this a more regular thing. Maybe.
I loved it. Hope so.
We need a name. We need it. If you guys want, if you guys say you want to see this more often, we need name suggestions because at the moment we're I don't know what we're stumbling on, which is fine. The watch coven. I'm liking the watch coven, to be honest.
Like it.
Yeah.
We do cackles.
I like it.
Thank you very much, everyone. Oh, I've got another star. Hold on. Wait.
What?
Thank you for the first of many live streams, ladies. Thank you so much, everyone that supported me. Again, just to reiterate, my watch Instagram is hacked. The post that has been recently posted is from the other day. I'll put up a YouTube live and an Instagram live.
if you're not sure, message one of us, and we'll make sure Lucy gets a message if you're concerned.
Please,
like,
please do.
We'll look out for it, because we'll text her. It's fine. So we'll look out for this silly old message.
What I don't want is anyone getting spam themselves, clicking on any links because they think it's me. And then also they have a which pisses me off no end. They have a cancer funding fundraiser going on, which really, really upsets me. So no one, please donate to that. If you do want to donate to it, go to the actual fundraising website itself, and there'll be like select websites and people that you can go through that. But I don't want anyone getting stung. Wait, I've got another one. Thank you, ladies, for the great stream. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Lutrabetic Armory.
That's cool. That sounds
enjoying
interesting.
Saying a lot of these words.
That sounds very interesting. That dollar. Is that in America? That's very exciting.
I love you, Pip.
Love it.
Sorry.
Love it.
Again, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Ladies, wave goodbye.
Bye.
See you later. Bye. Oh, God.